After winning the 2018 Indy Lights Championship, Pato O'Ward would have a very strange year in 2019. He was originally promised a full-time IndyCar ride with Harding Steinbrenner. However, that deal fell through and he'd eventually drive for Carlin. In May of 2019, Pato would sign as a Red Bull Junior driver, and just about a month later, he would make his debut in Formula 2 under very strange circumstances. This is a story of Pato O'Ward's F2 career. Using the term career in this video is a bit of a stretch as he would only drive in a single race weekend, but let me give a bit of backstory first. Entering the 2019 F2 season, MP Motorsports had their driver lineup set. Brit Jordan King was off the back of a quiet part-time season in IndyCar the year prior, and would return with MP after driving for them in 2017. He has talent and experience, two words that you can't use to describe his teammate, Indian Mahavir Raghunathan. His only success in racing has come in the barely legitimate Boss GP series, where he had barely won the championship the year prior. Now for those who aren't aware, the Boss GP series isn't a series on the Junior Formula ladder. It's a series made up of disused open wheel cars and gentleman drivers with no real aspirations of being a professional racing driver. To say he didn't deserve that MP seat would be an understatement. Jumping ahead to June of 2019, and Raghunathan has had one of the most farcical starts to a year in motorsports history, and has also accumulated enough penalty points to be banned from competing in the 11th and 12th races of the 2019 F2 season in Austria. Raghunathan's replacement in that second MP seat would be none other than 2018 Indy Lights champion Pato O'Ward. Pato showed better speed than Raghunathan ever showed from the get-go. Despite not beating King in practice, qualifying, or the two races, he was much closer to King in only a single race than Raghunathan was by the end of the season. In qualifying, Pato would qualify 17th. It was the first time that second MP car would be off the back row that season, and he was only about 2/10 slower than teammate King. As for the races, they were pretty quiet. In the feature race that weekend, Pato would finish last and 20th. But he was then bumped up a place after Arjun Maini was disqualified. As for the sprint race, it went better, with O'Ward finishing 14th. Considering the massive learning curve he was hit with, along with comparing his performances on fairly short notice compared to the driver he briefly replaced, Pato did an excellent job. He hasn't raced in Formula 2 since, but did race in Japanese Super Formula the rest of 2019, where he had a best finish of 6th at Okayama. He would of course then sign for Aero McLaren SP, and I'm pretty sure most of you know how that's gone so far. Although Pato O'Ward's F2 career was quite brief, it still had a story behind it. And now with this video, that story is documented. I'd love to know what you thought about his two-race career in the comments. Thank you for watching, and have a great afternoon.